Hey, good morning everyone. It's Tango Oscar Mike, November 3 Whiskey Sierra. I came out for a POTA hike. It's early in the morning, it's Saturday, and I'm starting to reconsider the entrance to here is so overgrown. I'm already soaking wet just from the dew and stuff on the trees. Before I turned the camera on, I spooked a big turkey that flew off. But everything's soaking wet. I knew the trail would be, so I know my feet are gonna get wet. Come out to do a POTA, but I also have something else I have to do. And that is, this weekend is 5K weekend. And I have a Garmin watch, and I got my wife a Garmin watch. And we do a lot of challenges together. And you get a badge for it, and you get points. Like every month I do 10 hours of running, 50, I think it's 50 or 60 miles on the treadmill. And like 20 activities. My wife has gotten badges for 60 consecutive days of working out, and she's looking amazing. And I work out about 5 days a week. When I get up, I get up, work out a little bit, jump on the treadmill and do a 5K, and then, you know, start my work day. But so this path I'm taking isn't quite a 5K, which is 3.1 miles. So I have to do kind of a double loop and walk one section twice. So I'm going to do that just so I get the mileage. And then I'm going to do a POTA. And if you've watched any of my old videos, you know that I always bring a chair with me. Because I believe that being comfortable is important, especially when you're hiking out here and doing a POTA and you're going to be sitting for, you know, a half hour to an hour or something like that. So I didn't bring a chair today, but I did bring something else. So we'll see how that works out. So you have to stick around. Oh my goodness, the spider webs are horrible this morning. They're like hanging off the camera. I almost have to hold the camera out in front of me to catch the spider webs. The sun is just killing me. We had a couple of big downpours last night, so I expected the trails to be a little muddy. So far it's not too bad. Oh. You can kind of see the steam coming off of everything is the sun. I decided to come out today because, and come out early, because I think it's supposed to be 80 today, and then tomorrow it's supposed to be 90, and they're talking about the heat dome that's over the East Coast or some other stuff. But, and if you know me, I have started to enjoy winter a lot more than I do summer. Yeah, my feet are completely soaked right now. I don't know if you can see. Maybe you probably can on camera, but there's spider webs all across the trail. And I'm just breaking them with the camera here. Oh my goodness. This is all spider webs. I mean, so there is another YouTuber, Ham, in the area. His name is Jack W3CT, and he goes out to the parks. He's been here, Raccoon. He just did a video on Tomlinson on YouTube. His YouTube channel is My Ham Radio Journey, and he does some good videos. He's another teacher, so He does good. So go check him out. To be honest, this is the first POTA I've done in quite a while. The chances of me running into another person out here are probably 0. The trails aren't grown in as much as I thought they would be. It's not bad once you get past those main sections. But that's just it. Those sections then become like the gatekeeper to keep, to basically people just don't want to come back in here. Well, that and Sasquatch. Well, I made it out to the pines, and now I'm cutting across to pick up the loop again. And then I got to do that second loop to get my mileage in. It's beautiful this morning. So I've gone 2¼ miles. I gotta do another loop to get my 5K in. And it's been 48 minutes, which is slow. Normally I do a 5K, even if I'm walking, in about 50 minutes. But walking, talking, killing spider webs, that kind of stuff. So, second loop. Should be able to go faster now because I won't have to whack my way through all the spider webs because I've already taken them all out. Second loop. It is starting to warm up a little bit. I can feel it and I can hear it. The flies are getting a little crazy. I can hear some flies chasing me. And I can see some more bugs. So I need to get going, get doing this activation. It's probably not quite 8 o'clock yet. Should be plenty of people in the air. I heard something. Should be plenty of people in the air. According to my watch, I've completed a 5K. But I still have to finish this loop, get back to the pine forest so I can set up. So 3.5 miles, which is good. It's my 5K. Perfect. I did bring some coffee. Throw line, not froy line, throw line. And I think I'm going to go right up over these trees over here. I can slope down. I kind of want to be in this area for a reason. There's some high trees. Good. That's a pretty darn good. A little bit of extra slack, that's okay. This is that 10 through 80 antenna I made, but I'm only using up to 40. I probably will, I don't know, I'll try 40, and then maybe I'll try 22. 22, get it? Gun jokes. Now for a place to sit. And like I think I mentioned that normally I bring a chair, but I didn't bring a chair this time. I brought something else. And normally I wouldn't do this. Normally this would be for like a long deployment, like maybe all day thing, like camp out, but we're gonna try it out here. So that's my radio bag, my radio. And this is a Pathfinder hammock, but I'm going to use it as a seat. Tree straps. I'm probably going to have to go around the tree twice. Maybe 3 times. Let's see. 1. Yeah, should go twice. Adjust the camera here so you can see. So I got my tree straps on. I don't need my guy line today. Looks like this side goes first. Tripping the stump. Now this might be a little bit harder to film, but I'm going to try here. Let's put this here. If I can wedge this into the ground good enough. Everything's got to settle down here. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Battery. Don't need that. Let's see if there's any spots on 40. 259.
Was that US 3090?
I should just start calling.
QSL 2090 QSL on that. I have you 5-7 into my park, Charlie Alpha 6019.
I'm gonna hunt a couple first.
No problem at all. QRZ, Whiskey Bravo.
Park to Park, November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
Whiskey Bravo. Whiskey Bravo 5 November, Park to Park. Whiskey Bravo 5 November, Park to Park. I have you 5-9 into my park, Charlie Alpha 6019. Good, so I have you 5-7 into US 3029. QSL on the 3029. I have that. Thank you so much. 73. 73. QRZ.
Park to Park, November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
Park to Park with November.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra. November 3, Whiskey Sierra. I'm at Park US 1360. That's 1360.
QSL on that, I have you 5-5 into my park, Charlie Alpha 6019. Can you just repeat your park number one more time?
Roger. I also have you 5-5. The park is US 1360, 1360.
QSL on the 1360. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great activation. 73.
73 QRZ.
There's one. So I'm using Polo. I've actually found I normally use paper, and it's actually been pretty good. This is a guy in Texas. He might be hard to get. Yeah, I think he might be hard to get. Park to Park, November 3, Whiskey Sierra. Copy the 5 and 3. You're also 5-3 here into my park. It's US 1360, 1360. 73. Yeah. Another Park to Park. That was in Texas. I didn't think I'd actually get him. Let me get set up to do some calling.
CQ Parks on the air. CQ Parks on the air. This is November 3 Whiskey Sierra at Park US 1360. That's 1360. CQ POTA. CQ Parks on the air.
Was that Florida 5, Papa Yankee India? QSL, I'll give you a 4-2 here into Park US 1360. Thanks for the contact. 73, thank you.
CQ Whiskey Sierra at Park US 1360. That's 1360. CQ POTA. CQ Parks on the air.
Whiskey Delta 0, Golf Victor Hotel.
Whiskey Delta 0, Golf Victor Hotel, 5-9 plus here into Park US 1360.
Okay, thanks for 1360. You're also a 5-9 in Colorado Springs. 5-9 Colorado Springs.
QSL, yeah, you're blowing my ears off here. Fantastic signal. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for the contact.
Oh, you too. I appreciate your being out there, and we'll say 7-3.
7-3. CQ POTA, November 3, Whiskey Sierra at Park US 1360, Hillman State Park. CQ Parks on the air.
Kilo Delta 2 Hotel Charlie Uniform.
Kilo Delta 2 Hotel Charlie Uniform. Kilo Delta 2 Hotel Charlie Uniform, 5-9 into Park US 1360.
Roger, I'll give you a 5-9. I'm on Long Island, New York, and you sound like you're in my driveway. Fantastic signal. Have a great day.
You too, same here. It seems like the signals have been really good for the people that I've gotten this morning, including France. So I hope you're having a great day. 73.
Kilo 2, Lima Alpha Charlie.
Kilo 2, Lima Alpha Charlie, 59 into Park US 1360.
QSL, you're 5-9 into New York.
QSL, thanks for the contact. Have a great day.
Kilo 9, Delta Echo Golf.
Kilo 9, Delta Echo Golf, got you 5-9 here into the park.
Hey Tom, 5-7 Wisconsin. Thank you for the park. It's 7-3.
Thank you. Have a great day. I'll give you a 5-9. I got your 5-7. Have a great day. 73. I got November 3 Foxtrot. November 3 Foxtrot. Try a couple more times. I'm not getting the end of your call. Is it November 3 Foxtrot Hotel?
India, I repeat, India.
Okay, I think I got it that time. November 3 Foxtrot Hotel India, QSL? Okay, I'll give you a 4-3 here into the park, 1360. QSL the 5-3, QSL the 5-3. Thanks for the contact. Have a great day.
Kilo Delta 2, Tango Tango Mike.
Kilo Delta 2, Tango Tango Mike. I got you 5-9 plus here into the Park US 1360.
QSL Tom, you're good, clear, strong 5-7 here in northeastern New York.
QSL, thanks for the contact. Have a great day.
You too, thank you. Take care.
November 1 Golf Tango Whiskey.
November 1 Golf Tango Whiskey, got you loud 5-9 here into Park 1360.
I rounded the 5-9 into 1360. You're also 5-9 into Charlie Tango.
Thank you for the 5-9 and thanks for the contact. Have a great day.
Thank you too. Thanks for the activation.
Tiki Parks on the air. Tiki Parks on the air. This is November 9 Whiskey Pop Yankee calling CQ. Tiki POTA, Tiki POTA. This is November 9 Whiskey Pop Yankee calling CQ. Tiki Parks on the air. Tiki Parks on the air. This is November 9 Whiskey Pop Yankee calling CQ New York 4169 listening.
Park to Park, November 3 Whiskey Sierra.
Go ahead, Park to Park. You're very safe. Let me try getting you.
Roger, Park to Park, November 3 Whiskey Sierra. November 3 Whiskey Sierra. I am at Park US 1360.
Okay, I have November 3 Whiskey Sierra at US 1360.
So I made all the contacts. I made 11 contacts. I think I'm good. I'm gonna start packing up so I can get back home and have some breakfast. And yeah, if I was coming out for a long activation, I would definitely consider bringing the tarp. The tarp itself, I think, is 2.5 pounds, or the hammock is 2.5 pounds. That's with the tree straps and everything. With the rain tarp that comes with it, it comes out to like 4.25 pounds. The carabiners on this are they're steel, they're really big and heavy. If I replace those with little aluminum carabiners that are still strong enough to hold the hammock up, it would definitely work. But I could definitely lay down in here. I'm just sitting because I didn't want to take my shoes off, but I could definitely lay down, zip the bug net shut, and just have the coax running in on the radio and operate on my chest right from here for quite a long time and be pretty comfortable. I'm gonna get up here, grab the radio, and the hammock is a little higher than it's supposed to be. I should be able to touch the ground. easily, and I'm not. I got to stretch to reach the ground there. But I'm going to start packing up, and I'm going to leave the camera going so you can see the cover. The 3D cover I printed for the 705, which is awesome. I think this is the best way to carry your radio and protect it. There are obviously other cases and stuff you can use, but for me this has been working out, and I like how simple it is and how lightweight. You know, people complain about how the 705 isn't really as portable as some other radios, but then they go and add the big protective cases on them and add, you know, another pound and a half or more to the radio. So this is the lightest you're going to get for packing up your radio and protecting it. Let's see how long it takes to pack up the hammock. That's the guy line for the bunk net. I don't know. Doesn't take much longer than that to take down one of those folding chairs and put it all back in the sack. So this is actually pretty quick. Now, this is a stuff sack. You can put this on there and compress it down, but I found that once you compress it down, it's a little bit hard. Makes a hard ball, and it's more uncomfortable in the pack. So I'm just going to do this like this. So good activation. I'm not happy with that antenna. I do like my dipoles. I'm probably going to start bringing a dipole with me. I do want to check one of the new Gigaparts masts. Those look really nice, and it looked like that'd be perfect for like a 20 meter or 40 meter dipole. I think that'd be the perfect height for it, and it would probably fit in the pack nice. So I may check into one of those if they're still available. I know there were like 500. They made 500, and I think they sold out already. I don't know. So we'll see. Let me put this stake up. Pull my trekking pole out. Yeah, so that hammock, I've used it at home, set it up at home, and I honestly, that's probably I think the third time that I've set it up. And the first time I set it up and I laid down in it for a little bit just to test it out, and I mean, I fell hard asleep. If you lay off center, it's actually very comfortable. And maybe I'll show that when I get home, because I'm probably going to just be chilling today. And the whole set, so that's the hammock, the carabiners, ridgeline. Now I did replace the ridgeline with my own paracord. The paracord that came with it I thought was a little cheap, so I'm using a better paracord. But so everything, including the tarp, there's a rain fly that goes with that, and it's in its own bag and everything. Everything was on sale for like $67. I think with shipping it came to 70 something, but it's hard to beat that price for, especially if you've never hammocked before and you just wanted to test it out. It appealed to me because of the bug net. And I know there's other hammocks out there that are much lighter, that are better for backpacking. But I think that would work really well. Now, even here, I noticed, like, it's not cold today, but when you lay in the hammock with your back up against the nylon and the wind blows a little bit, you can really feel a chill on your back. And that happened at home too. And I actually threw my foam sleeping pad in the hammock and laid on it, and it made a big difference. But that's why they say you should have an under quilt or something like that. But for now, I think I'll just use my sleeping pad until I see what I'm going to use. I'm going to try to use this on field day to sleep in, but we don't sleep a lot on field day. And there's not a lot of trees where we'll be. So I don't know how that will work out. You could set that up on the ground with a couple of trekking poles and just kind of prop up the bug net part of it. I think you could do that. That's what appealed to me, was the bug net itself, because the bugs are already bad this year. Our backyard is pretty bad. There's tons of horse flies and, you know, all kinds of stink bugs and everything else. And I hate bugs. I know they serve a purpose and everything else, but why they gotta bother me? Mosquitoes, you know, I'd rather just... That's why I like hiking in the winter so much. The trails aren't overgrown, there's no bugs, there's very little poison ivy, it's cooler, you don't sweat as much, etc. There's lots of pros and cons to tent camping. I know tent camping, they say your setup's a little bit lighter if you do it right, but it's all about how much money you're going to spend. The hammock to me seems more comfortable, but there are drawbacks. There's no place to put your gear. You'd have to hang your backpack on a tree next to you. There's really not a way to suspend it from the hammock. At least not that I've seen, not that I've read. Where the tent, you get in the tent, all your stuff's in the tent with you. You have some privacy. Where at the hammock, you really don't have that. But for that, like I said, that was pretty comfortable. If I would have laid back, turned off the radio and relaxed for a minute, I probably could have dozed off. There's no doubt in my mind. So probably not the best for filming because you're inside the hammock. If I wanted to, I could have taken off my shoes, laid down, and I probably could have fallen asleep for a while. But so if you're interested in trying out hammocks, I recommend the kit, and it's from Dave Canterbury, who's been on some of Josh's videos, I think. You know, survival expert's been around. He's across the border here in Ohio. Not here in Ohio, but right across the border from me. And I've actually thought about taking one of his survival classes. But, so it's the stores, Self-Reliance Outfitters. As far as I know, the sale is still going on as of today. I think that's a deal for everything you get. There's other companies that sell hammocks and everything else, but everything's kind of individually, and when you add it all up, this, you honestly have to buy nothing to get started and test it out. It comes with everything. And I'm not a little guy. I think the hammock's rated for 300 pounds. I'm 5'11", 185 pounds. And it almost feels like two people could fit in that hammock. There's so much extra material. I think it could be a lot smaller than it is. It just seems very bulky. Like excess material. But, like I said, I'm really not complaining about the weight. A lot of the hammocks I have, or the tents I have, are just as heavy. And then you add the sleeping pad and everything else. So this, I am looking at adding an underquilt for that, but I don't know how often I'm actually going to be using this. I'm not going to be, you know, going on big camping trips with this, at least not that I can think of. You know, Augie likes tents. Whenever since I got him and he was a puppy, I'd set up a tent in the backyard just for winter field day before I started doing it with the club, and he would come into the tent with me. I'll see if I have an old picture of him in the tent with me, and he liked the tent. So anytime I set up a tent or something, he wants to come in. I set the hammock up in the yard, and he was trying to climb up into the hammock, like he was trying to figure out how to get in it, and I was afraid he was going to rip it. It is nylon. It does seem very sturdy, but I'm sure if you had something sharp in your pocket or something, you could rip it. I don't know how durable it is that way, but hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not that far from the truck now, so hope you enjoyed the video. This is Tango Oscar Mike saying 73, take care, and have a great summer.